Today, I'm showing you how to look like a filter in real life. Consider this a masterclass. Grab your popcorn. I'm gonna start with my eyebrows just because I want to get them out the way. Starting with the Kosas Brow Pop Pencil, I'm just gonna draw a line from the front of my eyebrow over to where it starts to arch. I'm just gonna draw a parallel line at the top of my brow. And we're just gonna take this and form the arch. So now our brows look like this, but we're not done. I'm gonna take the Kosas Nano Pop Pencil and we're gonna fill in the front of my eyebrow. This is dependent on your brow shape, but mine don't have much hair in the middle, so I have to fill it in. Just like that, it's very natural, nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna take the Rare Beauty Clear Brow Gel and just gently brush over all my brow hairs. I'm gonna take the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick to add contour lines. I'm using the shade Truffle, and this is where I'd consider my cheekbone to be. I'm literally just gonna put it right on my cheekbone. The reason that I'm doing this is because I feel like when I put it too low, it kind of drags my face down. So keeping it higher up helps enhance your cheekbones and then also make your face look more lifted. Also going to add a bit right here on my temple, because as we blend this out, this will also help lift our eye up. And then I also create this little V shape on my chin. This will help narrow in my face once we create these shadows. I'm also using this to contour my nose, and instead of doing the rainbow shape on our nose, we're gonna do an upside down U. This will help make the contour look more realistic because it'll create that button effect like your nose is coming out. Now I'm gonna go in with a bit of cream blush. This is the Haus Labs Glassy Rosette Cream Blush. Your blush color does not matter, it's personal preference. I change the color like every day, but I just put it right above where we put the contour and then a little bit on my nose. I know it looks like I have blush blindness, just trust me, it's gonna calm down in a few steps. I'm gonna put some concealer on my face using the Tower 28 Serum Concealers, but you wanna have two concealer shades because you wanna have one that's brightening for your under eye and like the center points of your face, and then one that's closer to your skin tone just to cover up any blemishes. I love the Tower 28 concealers because they're so creamy and thin so they don't look cakey on your face, but they're also really high coverage. I'm gonna go in with my lighter shade and put that right on my eye bag, around my nose, in the center of my chin. Then I'm going in with the shade that's my skin tone and I'm putting that on the outsides of my mouth, nose, and eyes. Look at the difference in my cheek before and after. I'm telling y'all, the coverage is so good with this. I'm dragging this line from my mouth to the center of my ear and blending this around the sides of my nose. Women naturally get hormonal redness around their nose, so I just like to cover that. Blend out the under eyes, and then I'm also dragging this up towards my temple. This will also just help create the lifted effect that we want. And I'm bringing this concealer up the sides of my nose to kind of reverse contour the nose. I just take the excess on the brush over my eyelids because I want to get rid of these veins that I have. And this is something I'm trying to get better at, but I'm also going to add some on my forehead. I'm really forgetful with my forehead makeup. Now we have completed layer 1 of our makeup. I'm going to take some of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I'm using the shade 4.5 and just put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to take a flat circular brush, just kind of stipple that across the whole brush evenly. I'm going to stipple this across my whole face. Look at that result. Yeah, before and after, it just blends everything together. I love it. Then obviously, if your face is looking this flawless, your neck needs to as well. So make sure to always drag your foundation down a little bit because you don't want any harsh lines. Now you can still see the subtle undertones of the pink blush and then the contour, but it looks a lot more natural when you do it before foundation. I'm gonna take this Armani Beauty Luminous Silk highlighter. This is in the